Right, welcome to another episode of the Chuffed Model Railways show. Several things today. We're going to be showing you our newest purchases. We've got another bargain bag. I'm going to read you some of your comments, and we're going to pick my 5 favourite Wrenn Locos. So to start off with, the first buy is Ren City of Glasgow. You might notice a 73 going past. We'll explain that later. That often happens when you want to see a nice steam train. A diesel gets in view of the camera, which is exactly what's happened here. So here we have it. Ren City of Glasgow, Ren Pacific. This was the third Ren Pacific to come out. The first one was the City of London in 1969, followed the following year by the City of Stoke-on-Trent, and in 73, Glasgow and Birmingham came out. So I think approximately 5,000 of these were made. Now this is an experimental British Railways blue.
Oh, experimental.
Yeah, I didn't realise, but when I did a bit of research on it, this was an experimental livery. I don't mind it. You know, I do like my bright colours.
Yeah.
But my favourite would be the maroon ones. But yeah, it's not a bad livery.
Not at all.
We've got an extra bit of detail to go in the cab, which we'll have a look at later on. But yeah, very happy with it. And it does work, which is always a bonus. Yeah, nice loco.
It is, yeah.
How much did we pay for this? I think we paid about 90 quid for it.
Right.
Boxed, obviously. It is in one of our videos at the end because we tested it on somebody's nice layout.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah. But might as well talk about our next purchase, which is coming into shop any second now. It's a Class 73 in a very, very nice dark blue Network Southeast livery. That's the revised livery.
It's nice, isn't it?
So there it is. Can you still see it, folks? Hopefully. So that's a Hornby one, ex-Lima moulding, but it is one of Lima's best models. You know, the amount of detail on it. Take it off the track. I mean, you're looking at the ends there with those. And a lot of the older, all the pipes on the end, a lot of the older Lima models, they're actually moulded in, you know, in this, they being the yellow. With this, they're actually in black. They're actually separate parts. So it's a really nice model. So it's a Hornby Railroad one, so they put a new motor in it. But yeah, I think we paid 40 quid for that, unboxed. Very, very nice model.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We're happy with that. We'll keep that on there for the time being. Now, what else have we got? We bought a tank.
And he's not joking.
It was part of a lot of Hornby battle space stuff. We bought a few models and somebody said, do you want a tank?
So we said, why not?
We did indeed. And they even give us a free rocket with it.
Yes.
We've not fired it yet.
No, it's still attached.
It is still attached.
Still sellotape to the side.
Yeah, we'll get that off there somehow. I do.
Yeah, and then once you're ready... Oh! Don't do that.
That's lethal.
It did it automatically then. That was quite violent, I've got to say.
We could have had health and safety involved.
So it looks as though it's got a little lever there to do it.
Let's try again.
But as soon as you let go, it seems to...
I'm glad the cat wasn't here.
Just do it here so then everybody can see.
That
so it needs to push it down at the front there to catch it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I let go with my finger... As soon as I let go with my finger, you ready? Oh no, that's well violent.
Okay.
Might have a dint in the wall there.
Show me your greenhouse.
So that's what I bought. That's what it's going to look like, obviously.
I said to Pauline she could have a greenhouse. She didn't know it was going to be 00 scale.
No, not very helpful at all.
But yeah, we got that from Northwestern Models.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait, really.
Next, I'm going to dread this. Do you know what this is?
It's not ringing a bell, to be honest. this one then?
They all came together.
Was this part of the other lot then?
Yep, I forgot about this one.
Oh, right.
We've not done a video with our new purchases on for absolutely ages, so... I mean, this is going to be bloody lethal, isn't it? Oh, God. So you fire it there.
Oh, that wasn't as bad. It weren't as violent.
No, not quite.
Sort of tipped over a little as it went up.
So this is more of the Triang battle space stuff, obviously. Various types of packaging this come in. Some with windows, some not.
What else we got?
We got more. This has not been tried yet. None of these have. It's a helicopter.
Oh.
Have a look.
Does that mean it's going to fly?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not sure about this, though.
No, I'm not. We need to move everything out of harm's way, really, don't we?
Yeah, but you don't know which way it's going to go.
Up.
Definitely.
I hope so. You ready?
Oh!
It flies.
Okay.
It's not warmed up yet.
Like that makes a difference.
It's a J. Stop it. It's a J70.
Yay! We did say we wanted one of these.
So it's a kit on a Hornby Pug chassis. Obviously, we're going to call him Toby. So I'll take the roof off. You can see how he works. Now, we wanted one of these. Well, we obviously always wouldn't have bought it, but we didn't think we'd ever find one. We got it at ABC Model Railways. So yeah, there's no wrong. It doesn't do it that much. It's obviously very fast being a Hornby 040.
But
what? He's fine.
it's wonky.
It's not wonky.
It is. Honestly, when you look at it, it goes like, oh.
And so do you. What?
It's got a wobble. It's like got the shapes.
Right, all right. No wonder he's wobbling. He's suffering with anxiety. Do you want to get the Robertson's van? You can bring them all down here. Change the point.
Oh.
We went to Wales the other day with no intention of doing anything train related, but we went into an antique and collectible shop. No, it wasn't Wales, it was Southport, sorry. He had loads and loads of Wren wagons, so we got a Robertson's one, boxed for £10.
Not seen that one before. I haven't seen that one before.
They do quite a few. They did them in a grey as well. But yeah, we got that. Obviously metal chassis, runs really nice. Can't fault it. We also got at the Sheffield Model Railway Show, Coleman's mustard wagon, which we didn't know actually opens at one end.
Ah.
Did we? No, that was 12 quid, I think.
Look at that.
I just thought, with that sort of colour,
Yeah.
it really did stand out.
It's very cute.
Yeah. And we also got, this is my favourite thing, Wren Southern Coach. It's obviously a Pullman. They never existed in this colour, but Wren obviously wanted to do coaches that matched some of their locos.
Right.
So they made these. Now, this is by far the rarest colour.
Oh,
because
did
people
you not
wanted
do
Pullmans in proper Pullman colours, and Southern
Yeah.
is not as modelled as much as, say, the LMS that they also did these in. So we need to find some more of these. One more thing, the sand-coloured diesel. There you go. Another Lima Class 52 Western in the sand colour. That loco was never in that colour in real life.
Oh, was it not?
But we're not bothered.
No.
No.
I liked it.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no other sand with diesels.
No.
I mean, there's an orange 31, but not a sand one. What I do like is, you see the British Railways sign in gold there.
Ah, yeah. Can you see it just there? Yeah.
And it runs fine. It's very typical of Lima. We've got a couple of Westerns and they all run exactly the same. They just seem to be quite reliable. Noisy, but reliable.
Yeah, it's quite noisy, isn't it?
But I think it suits it. Making a growl
well,
like a diesel should. Don't knock it. Right. We've been joined by a cat, so if at some point the cat jumps up here, you all know Lola by now. She's part of the team. Now, 5 favourite Wrenn Locos. Here's the first one. You've seen this in quite a few videos. Oh, it started making a weird noise.
Yeah.
It did that the other day. It's been oiled, but it stopped. So I don't know what the problem is. This was the first Scania Pacific Wrenn introduced in 1969. They kept making this right until the end of production in 1992. Slight changes. City of London, ex-Hornby Pug. What I've done to this recently is from the Wrenn shop on eBay. There's a chap called Maurice who bought the Wrenn company. So he has loads of spares. Even a bit of new stuff in the original packaging. I've added cab detail to it.
Just tip it up ever so slightly. That's it. Because I think the light shines better on it. Yeah.
So I've added cab detail. I've also got another cab detail to add on another Ren Pacific.
And that's what I was surprised at. It's not plastic.
No, it's actually metal. As if these weren't heavy enough already. So that's the first of my choices, the City of London.
Okay.
Now this was by far the most popular of the Scania Pacifics produced. I think about 10,000 of these was made, which is double any other. Any minute now. They've not seen you for a while. How have you been? Careful of that tank. We'll have your eye out.
Sounds okay now.
It's absolutely fine. So that's my first choice. One of the first Locos we ever got. And still my favourite.
Oh.
This is one I wanted as a kid, back in when I got my first Wrenn catalogue in 1980. That's what I wanted.
Aww.
Took a while, but we got one.
Right, next.
And pass us the box, please. So what is the second choice? Very not in any particular order. I think I know which one this is just by looking at the packaging. Oh, another one of these. Another Wrenn Scania Pacific. Obviously in black. For the viewers watching in black and white. The black Loco is the one next to the red one. Hi Lola. This was a purchase off a well-known internet auction site. Which had to be fixed. So City of Stoke-on-Trent was the second Wrenn Scania Pacific introduced. I think it was in 1970. What do you think of the black one? Lola likes it.
Yeah. Black's not my favourite colour of things, so...
No, I mean, you obviously got the striping, which does liven it up a bit.
Yeah.
You like that, Lola?
Hi, darling. What's up? You're getting off, pudding.
She prefers Hornby, that's what the problem is. No. So this has not been run for years. Well, it's a slight exaggeration.
How long then?
A while. I think we had this one about 4 years, but yeah, it's a nice Loco.
It is.
It's not my favourite colour,
No.
but it's a good runner. I think it's about 80 quid. With the boxed, obviously.
Love all the mechanism at the side. It looks really nice.
Does run better than the other one. You can smell it. It just takes so long to warm up the rack.
Yeah. It's nice though.
Yeah. The only one we haven't got in this type of Loco is the green City of Birmingham.
Ah. That's another one then.
Yeah, so we'll get this one out of the way.
Next one.
It's not another one of these, I hope. Ah. So the third choice is, turn it around. one of your favourite locos, but not in this colour. Can I just say how small this looks to that? And it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
it's slightly out of scale, this one, I think.
Oh, is it? It does
Nice
look a bit
8-wheel
shorter.
tender. Looks a lot shorter, doesn't
You don't
it?
see them often, do you?
No, I think the L and the R Pacifics actually had that. Now this cost us 60 quid. Mallard in the British Railways green without the fairings over the wheels. Ren didn't do them with the fairings.
Oh, right. Is there a reason?
Just easier to do. It's the old Hornby Dublo moulding. Oh, we're off. Yeah, a really good runner, this one. It's the same type of motor as the other ones we've looked at.
I do like the Mallard, but it does...
And it was
is
in
it
this
just
colour.
short? Or should it be bigger? Or
I think it should be bigger, yeah. I think it should be about the same size as the black one.
Right. I don't know.
It's not the most accurate of models, this one. But it's, if you're into your Ren stuff, then it's a must, isn't it? We've got the Sir Nigel Gresley in green as well. One thing I am thinking of doing is getting some glazing for the cabs on these.
Oh, can you buy the extra glazing? I think it would look good and look better than... But yeah.
And another thing, if you look at the coal on this, it's not... I don't want to mess with the models too much. I only want to keep them original. I want to do things to them you can actually remove afterwards. But yeah.
I do like it. To be honest with you, I think it's my favourite.
Okay.
The Mallard.
What, in real locos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it in blue.
Which is how it is now, with the fairings over the wheels have been put back on.
Yeah. I think it looks really sleek.
It was probably the sleekest loco, yeah. Next. Contender for my all-time favourite model. Oh, we've got the instructions with this, which is specific to this model. There's a clue what it is.
Oops.
Look at it. This is my favourite. Yeah, that'll go in there. We've all fallen out.
It's a little cutie though, isn't it?
Again, this was... When I had my railway as a child, I had one of these. I had the red one and I had this one. But I got this one, it had been detailed a bit, you know, painted. Not weathered, but just made it look more realistic. And it was my favourite loco. When I sold all my railways, I kept that one in a Pullman coach.
Did you?
Right until the end, yeah, after everything else had gone. And what I do like about this one, it was bought as a non-runner. Didn't work when I bought it. It was completely seized.
And now...
It's still a bit jerky.
Yeah.
Once it gets going, it's fine.
Still is a bit jerky, isn't it? You can hear it.
Yeah. It's okay when it gets going. It's just the pickups underneath need moving a bit. But yeah, this is in immaculate condition. Apart from a little scrape where I dropped it. Yeah. One more to go.
Ooh.
Again, another one of my favourites. We've got a pile here now, haven't we? As soon as you have to pack all these up. Now, obviously, they've already seen a green one of these, haven't they? Someone recently. This is a very dull green, isn't it? I like the nameplates on this.
Quite big, aren't they?
Yeah, this is Clan Line. Another Bullard Pacific. A recent purchase and a good runner.
It's got the steps on the back.
Yeah.
Do they all have those?
No, just this model does.
Right.
Obviously, it's a Southern Railways one, completely different to any others looked at because it's got a different type of motor in, which intrudes into the cab. That's the Ringfield motor. The problem you get with a lot of these locos is the cab steps are always bent.
Oh.
So that's one thing to look out for. But yeah, it's quite a dull green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some of these were made in the wrong colour. They're called the khaki locos. It's more of a browny green. They're very collectible, even though they shouldn't be like that, really. I don't know what's gone wrong there. So if you ever see one of those, snap it up. But yeah, a nice model. Again, one I always wanted. Just a bit of a dull finish. A lot of people put gloss over the top of these metal locos.
Really?
Yeah, just to brighten them up a bit.
I don't know, sometimes I think they are what they are. You know.
I don't like to mess with them, especially when they're this old. I like to keep them as they were.
How old is it? Oh, I can smell that now.
That's just normal. There's all sorts of oils and stuff in there getting warmed up, and once they are, they do. You will notice them speed up as they go around, unlike a lot of newer locos. This one, I think it was probably introduced in the mid-70s, so it could date from the 1980s, this one. Right, Bobby has joined us because we're opening another Sawyer Models mystery bag. I think this is our...
third?
No, it's our fourth.
No.
We thought, we didn't want to put it in a separate video again. I think that's a bit old hat now, but we bought a £10 one the other day. We thought we'd stick it in this.
Right, are you ready?
Is that the...
See what's... I've got no idea what they are myself, but there you go. I should have shown everybody else.
There you go, folks. Is it bins?
Is it bins? Cycles and stands.
Can I have a look? Nothing else visible. I think we've got some cycles. We haven't got a stand. Right, next.
Guess what that is?
Is it paint? I've got to guess the colour.
Okay.
Is it in the rainbow?
I don't even know what colour. Oh. No.
Is it silver?
Of sorts, it's a grey.
There we go. I'll do for the greeners.
Not sure.
Come
Oh, right, okay. It took me a while to figure out. Just let me show everyone else.
So what? Really know before
I thought, what the heck? Well, there you go.
What?
That's what I thought.
It's not a person, it's too big.
You're right there.
It's not a person.
That's correct. Let me just get one so you can have a...
So there's two of them. Okay.
There's more than one, yes.
Yeah, I sort of gathered
So
that,
let me give you that bit. So that's a bit... Right, feel that bit. That's just one of them. And it bobs.
Round it down.
So it's not human. What do you think it is?
It's quite big.
Exactly.
Is it a cow?
It is a cow. Well done.
Excellent.
I looked in and thought, what's that?
Right, wait, don't let me see that. I mean, I love cows.
Are you ready?
I won't make another one, Joe.
Oh! Right. I didn't show you, sorry.
Ah. It's a wagon.
It is.
It's a ventilated wagon. It's quite a durable plastic. It's that on the bottom there, that's the thing. And those are metal couplings. Is it an old Hornby one or possibly a Wrenn one? but with plastic chassis. Hold on. Oh, it's a Triang one.
Oh, is it?
But it's got the metal couplings, which is what I sort of guessed at, yeah.
Little pre-owned one, how sweet.
Yeah, I think it's... I was right on Hornby Triang, same thing. Rovex. I think that's what it is. It's a ventilated van. That's a very old one, that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I show before? Let's not keep you guessing too.
Okay. What you need to do is open it.
Have you any thoughts on what the weight
It feels,
is?
with the type of packaging, it's not a Loco, because you're not going to get a Loco or anything boxed
Not for a
in a
tenner.
£10 bag. But what we did get in one of these is we got a bus. So
We
I'm thinking
did.
something along those lines. You know, a bus or something.
Right, okay.
I'll let it
Right.
fall.
Don't open it anymore. Just
I'm sure it's
you thinking
something vehicular.
vehicular.
Yeah.
Yes, you might be right.
Is that coming off?
It is on this side.
Come on, open my eyes. Come on.
I'm coming.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Like, there's no wheels. They're covered up. Oh. What's that? An aerial.
An aerial.
It's something, isn't it? It's a tram. It's a tram. That gave it away. That
It's
long
lovely.
pantograph, yeah, the Yorkshire.
I love trams. I really do. What's it say on the side?
Does it fit on the track?
the-
Sort of, yeah. The Yorkshire Post.
So does it have a little...
It doesn't have a motor in it, no.
Oh, right.
But it does go on track. Just.
How cute is that?
It's different, isn't it? We wanted a tram.
So let's have a look.
So where's it? What's it say on the box? Leeds Transport. Oh, we've not got a tram. We wanted a Blackpool one, didn't we? That'll do.
Aren't they lovely, these? I do like the trams, though, I've got to say.
How moving.
Oh, dear me. No need to apologise.
And they're very detailed cows.
I can't really... They're very difficult to show.
Here's Mr. Harry with his wellies on. Oh, he's fallen over his drum. Okay, the first comment is from Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider. Now, he's been a supporter of ours since we started, so thanks for that, Anthony. He's commenting on the Sheffield Model Railway exhibition video we went to last week. And he says, wow, first table in, all continental stuff. He models continental stuff, so bit of a treat for him, as he says. Thank you for another grand walkthrough of beautiful layouts, overwhelming amounts of stock for sale, and some cool stories to look at, some of them. Great fun, cheers. We've got a comment from here from Danny. Now he's based over in Europe, and he's actually been over to attend the Model Railway exhibition. Unfortunately, we couldn't go, and he says he saw quite a few of the layouts we filmed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he bought a few bits and pieces, as you do. Comment from Paul's Engage channel. He's been following us for a good while as well. Says there's a good selection of European layouts at the Sheffield show. Superb video reconciling and great banter with all. That's not deliberate, that is it? You just catch us bickering now and again, Paul. Yeah, so thanks for that. Oh, he does like the Coleman's wagon. And we got a very, very long comment from Ivo van Zon. He's talking about the Austrian narrow gauge locos, which we saw. He's commented on quite a lot. He obviously knows his European very, very well.
Yeah.
And he always learns something from his comments because he goes into such detail And they're really, really interesting to read because I have no idea about some of the things he comments on.
No, we don't know enough about it, do we?
Not at all, no. Sophia Evans. This is interesting. Sophia got herself 3D scanned by Modelo at the Ali Palace show. So she said, we should definitely do that. So that's something we'll look at doing. Getting ourselves scanned.
Why not? Why not?
Now, one of our biggest fans is Steve. He's called SR. His YouTube. Some fine layouts there. The wooden trestle bridge was fantastic. That's, the massive American layout with the huge bridge.
So surprised about that, how big. And, you're thinking, I'm assuming it's taken from a real,
Well, you do see a lot like that.
I know, but it looks so scary.
Yeah, but what's interesting here is Will Tucker, he says there were a series of trestle-style viaducts, notably at Staves and Sands End, on the line from Redcar to Whitby. Now, this is a really good point. He says, sadly, it closed in 1958. Had it not, I think it and the continuation of the line to Scarborough, which closed in 65, would together be one of the top scenic railway journeys in Britain.
Oh.
That would, especially where it is in a tourist area.
Yeah.
I've seen this in separate videos. What we call it, the Model Railways Unlucky Dip. So we thought we'd put one into the Chuffed Model Railway show. Because we're a bit short of material, to be honest with you. We've not done as much as we'd like. But yeah, your first choice, please, Pauline. Make it a good one. Oh. Ah, dear.
What?
Oh, just surprised.
Why?
It's a tanker.
Yeah.
Gulf.
They're meaty, that.
I think I quite have to put Gulf petrol in my car. So it's a long wheelbase tanker, Hornby. I think this was in a few train sets. So it's got the metal couplings, which dates it. This is like the Antiques Roadshow. But worse. Yeah, I'd definitely insure this for at least a £5. So it's got the silver seal wheels, the metal couplings, which dates this. Can I ask you how you came by this?
No idea.
Is that family heirloom? No? Were your family in the oil industry?
No.
Did you work in a petrol station? Was it a freebie?
Sound more like it.
Promotional item? Yeah, it's pretty basic, isn't it? They got these ladders on. I think this is about the point Hornby started thinking about putting more detail on. But I think it's from 77, something like that.
It's not an awful
this
lot, but I
packaging.
like it.
This packaging. Maybe 1979. I don't know. It's nice enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of a wobble on it there. Next. Oh, you haven't picked this, have you?
You're asking me why, aren't you? And I'm thinking, do you know what? It was the name. Nothing else.
Revenge. Now, the revenge is this doesn't work.
Does it not?
No, I bought several diesels together at a toy fair many years ago. I got 3 for 30 quid.
Ah.
This wasn't boxed, obviously. And this one, we've got another one of these that does work, but it's not called Revenge. So it's a Lima 50. That's from about 1980 or something like that. Pretty basic model. Oh, there we go. Now I've stripped this down, I've resoldered it. I think it needs a new motor. It's rubbish. Give it a push.
Go on. You can do it.
I never use this simply because it's the only Lima I've got that doesn't work very well. And I'm not that too fussed, to be honest with you. Because I've just forgotten about it. Because it came in with a bunch.
Yeah.
And it stings.
It does.
So it could be remoted if I find one, in those boxes of junk and do that with it. So I might do.
Yeah.
Somebody's coloured those in, or it's a later one. I wonder if they painted it themselves. So I've got another 50, a large logo one. But yeah.
That's why I chose that one anyway.
Revenge, yeah.
I love the teak ones.
Now this was, I think this was brand new, this. It was only
Oh, was
15
it?
quid. We got it from the model shop in Fleetwood. We got a couple of these, because I do like these coaches, and these are the later ones where they've actually got the correct bogies on, and the ends are painted brown rather than black. I think they did that in 1979. So obviously being a new one, it's got black plastic wheels.
Let's have a look then.
Some of them, when they first came out, they had metal wheels. Then they changed to plastic wheels with a white stripe, but the newest ones, you can tell it's new by the packaging, can't you? Do you know what I mean?
Good job getting that back in.
Yeah, it's bought brand new, this. It's just got the plain black wheels. So they've not changed the design. I think they always had, I think all of ours have got plastic. Oh, they got metal axles on the wheels, even though they're plastic. I don't think the black plastic ones with the white rim have a metal axle. So these are actually better wheels. So yeah, I think everybody's seen these before. They were in the Flying Scotsman train sets in the 70s and the 80s. Obviously they've
So
done a much
beautiful.
more, they've done a much more detailed one of these, haven't they? We've seen those, you know, they're actually looks real wood.
Yeah.
Right, Pauline's last choice, which is actually broken.
Really?
We're going to drive
Another
into
one.
shop because it's a bit iffy. So I know what this is before it's arrived, obviously. Duchess of Sutherland. It's the same as that Wren one. It's meant to be. Exactly the same sort of loco.
All right, okay.
So this first came out in 1977. That's the first catalogue it was in. When it was in the catalogue, it was actually gloss. They never actually sold any gloss ones. And I think it was sold up to and including 1979. After that, I think it received a proper paint finish because this is pre-coloured plastic.
Ah.
And they changed the name to what I can't remember. So it's Tender Drive, which immediately dates it
Right.
to the 70s and the 80s, you know, the design. Very, very popular model. A lot of them are sold in train sets. And they go for, I think they're overpriced second-hand because they're not a great model. I mean, that's not very accurate. You know, it's a bit high up with the coal, hence, you know, having to fit the motor in the tender.
Ah, you think they...
Yeah, it just looks a bit chunky.
Right,
These wheels
at the
look
front.
a bit bunched together. I don't think it's proper, you know, length, scale length. But it was, in the day, it was probably one of the best you could get because there wasn't a lot of competition.
Mm.
Yeah, one battered but rescued Duchess. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
all
another
done.
Model Railways Lucky Dip. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in another one
Bye.
with some better choices.
Oi.
Right, done.